welcome to my second video on my new channel. um, for some reason, I have no idea, but I'm using Shadowplay to record this, and I have to like tab back to Oni when I start. I'm not sure why, but maybe I'll edit it out. So I was planning on playing Oasisse, and I was planning on using a seed. Everything else, I guess I'll just leave standard. Yeah. Okay, so there's our specials. I wanted to use this because I thought it was just really exceptionally good. I don't know of very much outside the immediate starting area though, because I never did explore it very well. So there's gonna be a lot of discovery still. I only know a few things. I found it pretty fun to try playing with all flatulents, so I think I'm gonna try that again this time. All flatulents on the hard map just sounds like a lot of fun, so let's get into it. Yeah, editing videos should not be any kind of a problem for me in the future, but because I'm like brand new to making videos, I just want to avoid it when I can, so definitely noodle arms is terrible. I definitely prefer... Right, I need flatulence, I forgot. Definitely, there we go. That'll be good enough. It takes forever to like roll flatulence, so yeah, definitely like to start with a researcher. Supplying and doctoring, that's if I can get some of those skills for cheap, that's also pretty good. And definitely want to start with a miner. Hey, there we go. Got a flatulent miner. Can't make much progress without being able to mine, so yeah, while I definitely have a weakness for dupes named Joshua, I don't, he's not what we're looking for, and I think I want a rancher, because I'm gonna need to get some ranching up as soon as possible. I think there's some coal to be found on this map, but I don't remember it being very plentiful. So, yeah. Oh my god. I just rolled right past one. Hey, okay. Yeah, plus 700 husbandry is pretty good. Alright, what else am I gonna call it? We're gonna have quite a few fart pumps in the base just to deal with the comes out as natural gas, so yeah, it's definitely gonna be the theme here. And one big issue with trying to do this, sorry about the snapping there, but gotta learn not to do that very close to the microphone, but we have to like rely on the pod giving us flatulence, and if it doesn't, then we just don't get new dupes. So that's an issue. That might make things a bit more difficult. Alright, yeah, let's just get things started. It looks like all the mods are working. I should have shown my mod list. I forgot to do that, but I will at least show that by the time I do the second part. I don't have any mods that really make the game easier. I just have some mods that make it look a bit more pretty and like some quality of life stuff that just make it less annoying. Like one of them's like falling sand, like auto digs falling sand and allows me to place buildings over what you call it, flora. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Crap. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Why am I? I've started making these 22 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 is all I need on each side, and we're not going to do that yet. I'll try not to pause it unnecessarily. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll need ladders immediately. And, it tends to be, perhaps a little difficult to, like, get restrooms up with, wash basins right away. Before they have to pee. So they're probably gonna pee on the floor for like the first cycle or two until I got everything set up. And we'll try to keep them from peeing over here. I don't really want to dig out this Oasisse fern, but whatever, let's do it. I was gonna put a block in here. Alright, I already got a bit of natural gas there building up. Got a ladder, so I can go ahead and dig this. Okay, now definitely, let me show this here. Try not to click on this one because, like, photosensitivity warning, I guess. Not a whole lot of flashing, but a whole lot of different colors. It's like... this is like the LSD button, when you have, yeah, you don't want to click that. Yeah, things are very hot around the starting area, so we're gonna need to insulate, like, right away. I guess I should talk a bit about Oni and myself. I'm pretty decent at Oni. I'm not, like, a super expert or anything. I'm no Rothgar, no Francis John looks pretty good at it. But I do intend to try to do some interesting stuff, and I will learn and get better as time goes on. So let's do this, I guess. So of course our oxalite will run out pretty quick. We don't have any algae here in the start, so I'm going to need... What I did last time was just build electrolyzers right away. And just let the hydrogen, like, collect up somewhere high. Well, you know, in like a cavity up here. Maybe I'll dig this out and let some hydrogen collect up there. Yeah, so of course we're gonna have to research that, so we're gonna need to research it pretty quickly. We'll go ahead and build a room down here to get our power generation and research up and running right away, and Um, should I go for air systems before farming? Yeah, yeah, probably. Just to make sure we don't run out of air. That would be an issue. With an electrolyzer, we're going to need a liquid pump and everything, so... Yeah, we're going to need to get all the way down there. Build some plumbing up. And get our power running. And it would be nice to have a CO2/fart sink for that to sink down into a sink. So... There they go, okay. We'll just mop that up. I'm sorry, but there are more important things to worry about. I really like the dupes and tend to be as nice to them as I can. One joke I guess I'd make right now is like animals tend to go in the corner. At least I think. No, sometimes they just go wherever. No. We don't need doors and rooms, but why not? So, whatever I place, if you're kind of unfamiliar with the game, whatever I place, I can always move later, and, there's no cost. We get the resources back whenever we take something apart, so, we can just build what we need wherever and then move it later. We need to. Might as well. It's not important, right? Well, yeah, it is. Just to get a wire going down here right away. I guess what I meant to say is that we need this stuff up and running first. So we'll prioritize that. And they're just gonna sleep wherever. Yeah, so the issue is this oxalite here. It produces oxygen for us right now. It just kind of decays and off gases. But it will decay completely very shortly. And then our only source of oxygen will be either these oxyferns converting carbon dioxide to oxygen, or let me prioritize this. I want food stored in there, but I think because I don't want the hatches eating it, so if there were any down here, I want to put it in there immediately. But I think they eat our food. But what was I gonna say? The oxyfern will convert some CO2 to oxygen for us, but as far as maintaining like oxygen pressure, we have to actually produce it with something, and the only thing we can really use right now is an electrolyzer, so that's what I'm going for, like, right away. Yeah, they eat all our food, definitely. I don't think they'll prioritize food over other resources on the ground, not that I know of, but I definitely like to just set that to P9 right away so they'll store it all in there immediately. There's not going to be very many. Actually, no, there might be. No, don't go and mop this up immediately, please. I just didn't want that running into the watering hole down there. Should have thought of that earlier, but we're okay. So this urine, which is polluted water in this game. Game doesn't really make a distinction between urine and slime water, I guess is what it's supposed to be. No flatulents, so nutrient bars. I mean, that's a decent get anyway. That will off-gas polluted oxygen, but it won't off-gas enough to cause a problem or anything. And cleaning up the floor is not a priority because our air is almost gone. So we're gonna deal with that. Okay. They're gonna run out of things to do shortly. So. I think yeah. If I build the restroom now. Do I want him there? Or do I want him over here? I think I'll build him over here. I'm gonna leave an extra space for a fire pole, and then we will just build it here. So the oxyfern is pretty useful, but let me see here. Okay, 19 kilograms per cycle of water. I don't think that's too bad. The main problem that I have with oxyferns is that they take a lot of labor. They constantly have to go back and supply them with dirt and water manually. Unless I use hydroponic tiles, and then they would only have to supply them with dirt. But yeah, they just tend to be a pain to use. I'd much rather have them doing something more important. Okay, there we go. We got plumbing. Yeah, so still need air systems, but I can get a pipe ready. Liquid pump ready. And because we're close to air systems now, this is going to be a priority. So then as soon as we get that, I can just build an electrolyzer right here just so we have some airflow, and then I'll dig up here so the hydrogen can go up there. And we're going to have a lot in here, but it'll be fine though. Oh, yeah, okay. Wait. Oh, wait, dig area? Okay, I didn't even have this dug out to begin with. So, this wasn't even a problem. Did not realize that. they are not done urinating. So, I guess I'm glad for that. And hopefully sometime next cycle, I will actually have a latrine. So I've got a, forgot exactly what it's titled, but like a fast speed mod, lets the acceleration go up to 15 times. Right now it's at the 3 times, which is the max for the stock game. Higher than 3 times, I think. I've heard it causes some problems with the physics, but I'm assuming that has to do with fluid dynamics, like the atmosphere and water and stuff. So, I will probably need to use that in the future, though, just to prevent some tedium, because this game just takes forever to progress. Like, I've got it on the highest stock speed, and like, it's not too bad right now, but whenever I build something really large, they're gonna take forever to get through it. And if you're wondering why everything is red, that's because I've got the material color mod. Changes colors based on, materials that have been used, and igneous rock is red, and the aluminium or aluminum is, I think it's just gray. This, you know what, I'm gonna cancel this. I want them over here. I don't want them actually urinating down in here now. I might actually just P9 a block or 2 right in there, so if they do, it won't go into the reservoir there. But yeah, the only thing we need right now is research and to get the latrine finished. And we are out of oxalite, so it's going to be very nice to be able to just build a electrolyzer immediately. This water is going to heat up too, by the way, because it's right against this granite. Rushing insulation research will be pretty important, so... Oh, I did not want that to all be P9. I will set it to P7, and I'll set these at P7. Okay, so, maybe I'll just build one over here first. I don't really want to remove that block. Yeah, I do have a mod that lets you rotate everything too, so... Maybe I should be worried that if the game updates, that mod might break, or because I really wonder if like the game will load properly with everything like backwards, how it's not supposed to be. I don't know. I don't know, but for now, I think it's a great mod, so... Hey, there we go. Okay, hopefully next cycle we'll get the electrolyzer done and a latrine. It's kind of ridiculous how they just pee their pants too. It's just funny. They don't like stop to go anywhere. They just pee their pants like an astronaut. Except they don't have any sort of like collection mechanism. I think spacesuits do that, as far as I know, but yes, I'm not certain. Also, we're gonna need to extend the pipe. That's a high priority. Then we'll do that. Oh, and okay, I did put in the wiring. And in the latrine, we start out 4 wash basins. Prioritize those. Just gonna set this unimportant stuff down to like a 3 for now. Set right. Set right. I want these to be filled whenever we have water, which should be all the time. And oh, whoops. Okay. No, okay, there's 4. Let's see what we got here. No flatulents. Take Joya then. Yeah, see, this is the problem with doing only flatulents, is that you, like I said, you have to rely on some good luck to get enough of them. Hopefully we don't spend too long without getting some new dupes, and I pretty much just have to take whatever I can, whatever I get right away. Unless I get multiple flatulent dupes, which is probably pretty rare. And the good thing about it, though, is that they can't have any other debuffs. They can't have anything really crappy. They can only have flatulent. Okay, next we need to get a basic farm up and running. Yeah, we've got hydrogen. I don't have a... They can't dig that yet, but... I thought the autosave drag thing, I have a mod for that, but I thought it was deprecated. I thought it was no longer needed. I don't know. I don't know. Some pretty crazy things could happen if you had if you're doing something during the autosave, and I really thought that was just plain fixed, but I just saw it like rear its ugly head again. And we should not need these. Pressure in here, pretty good. Yeah, you know, I guess I'll just let them do this. I think I might actually crank the speed here. And yeah. So like the dupe's behavior and everything with super speed seems just fine. Or, you know, 15 times. But yeah, all I've heard is that the physics get kind of messed up. Let's slow down here. Okay, so we just got this stuff. Let's meal prep. We're gonna need advanced research. That's like something we have to have, so might as well do it now. I don't really want to dig out these trees, but we kind of need to. I need some kind of space to build. Could also set them to harvest. Yeah. Why not? I like to make this into like a little nature preserve down there, so I'm not gonna harvest out that hexalent, but that's just gonna be gone anyway. Might as well set everything else to harvest. You know what? So I was planning to make these parts an hour long, but I was also timing it, but I think I might have totally wrecked that because I can't remember what the time was when I started. I need like an actual timer. I could probably get one in software, but I'd kind of rather like just have like a timer on the desk or something. Got a pretty good clock, but no timer. Just a clock. So, I don't know, I might just keep going for a while and then see if I can edit it down, if it's too long. Try to do something like that. But yeah, I kind of messed that up and I need to be better about it in the future. In that Minecraft video, the first one, I actually just kind of got lucky with it being like just over 30 minutes. Because once again, I messed that up. I'll get used to it, but, you know, it's like newbie mistake. Yeah, okay. Well, let's just crank the speed again. I was gonna put a farm up here right away. Probably a great idea. We just completed something I don't even need to worry about. And we're about to get a new print. And I'm just going to throw in a lot of planter boxes. Did not even open this yet. We have 20 mealwood right now. That's pretty good. Whenever they're getting around to building the rest, I'll plant them. So I guess we're gonna speed it up. Alright, we're getting there. Alright. Plant. Set them to P7. Copy across the whole thing. Alright, new print. What do we got? No flatulent. Well, we got some rust. That's nice and useless for us right now. I could get oxygen from that, but it's not going to last long enough to really matter. I know it also needs salt. I don't know if I even have that. And then it produces chlorine, which I don't even want in here. Okay, so I guess we'll put in a barracks under here, and yeah, just what they're gonna do next. I haven't spent a whole lot of time zoomed in or anything. Just been looking at the whole bigger picture, but you know, I guess I should show some of it. Actually have like some things that they're doing on screen. Not like zoomed out almost all the way that was in the stock game. So I've got a mod to let me zoom out extremely far. Picking up some seeds. I guess they didn't get that done right away, but okay. So now we got 2 extra. I do like to compress the mealwood farms, but I'd want like actual farm tiles in there in order to so I guess what I'm trying to say is that like it's gonna be moved anyway, because we're really still low tech in the farming, and we're gonna have to dig out a larger area for the hydrogen because these things will not grow in hydrogen. Yeah, there's our... I don't know if it's the first, but the first I've really noticed. Pure, you know, cloud of pure fart. It's like being on the space station or something. They, pretty sure they have like a system to handle it and everything, but if they didn't, it wouldn't be going anywhere. Okay, so just got advanced research after that. Yeah, we'll go straight for insulation. Stations, okay. Something that we will need very, very soon. As soon as we get like some basic stuff set up, I'll probably just start building it all over the place immediately. Because, yeah, otherwise we will have problems. This is how Oasisse goes. but we at least have oxygen production, food. So, I mean, we're set to, restrooms, and a barracks is coming up, so as long as we can dig out enough space for the hydrogen, we're just going to be set to build a lot of insulation. Speed it up again. So, like I said, I'm not entirely sure like where this is going to be edited. So I just like to put it out there that if anyone has any suggestions or anything, please let me know. Because, I don't know, I might just cut this to where it doesn't even have an outro where I talk about that, so. Because I done screwed up. So I'm recording with Shadowplay right now. That's, like, NVIDIA's thing, if you don't know what it is. And I don't think it has a timer on it. Maybe it does. I'll have to check it out. Well, like I said this in the beginning, but for some reason, Oni, like, tabs out when I open Shadowplay. Minecraft didn't do that, but Oni does. Not exactly sure why. Well, alright, what do we got? No flatulent. Hatchlings we're definitely gonna need. We already have at least one, but, you know, at some point we'll need them, so whatever. Research complete, yeah. Oh, do we have... Yeah, okay. I should have done this a while ago, but I didn't even think about it. I don't know... Does the game still notify you as well as it used to? I don't know, maybe that's why I didn't notice. Yeah, there's our skills. Research, mining, and farming, which will lead to ranching. Oh god. Okay. Yeah, I messed this up because we're getting hydrogen building up in there. That's not gonna work. Fortunately, I didn't even do anything with this up here yet. 2, 3, That's not... Yeah, okay. We'll just see if, that one extra space is good enough for now. We need airflow tiles, though, so then the hydrogen can just make it all the way up to the top of the cavern. We did just get them, actually. So, I'm going to build the barracks first, but we did just get them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Build 2 extra, and then let's work on these airflow. And I'm going to prioritize ones up here, of course. Yeah, I like to build, okay. Come on. I like to build them about 5 spaces away from the other ones. I do like everything to be symmetrical. Might not be great on a person like right away, but over time I think it at least definitely will. Yeah, we're just gonna put that on high priority. Just make sure we get those done. And then we'll do like a P5, deconstruct those. It's working right now. One one thing I've noticed about how I play is I like it, kind of funny to me. I probably spend too much time telling them to like build like big monolithic things instead of just building what they need first. Sometimes I do that. 2, 3, 4, 5. Like I'll say, oh, we need this new machine right away, and instead of just building a small one to begin with, like one that'll just be good enough, no, I've got to build this giant machine like this, that so I won't have to change anything later. But it's probably not optimal to do that way a lot of the time, and they'll take so long building it and like get like right to the point of failure before they finish. Let's see. Yeah, we're still going for temperature modulation. And we do have a barracks. Okay. Do we... I could just not research for a little while. I could get fire poles. I don't know if we're gonna have enough coal to begin with to start using coal generators. Yeah, we have to build hatch farms. So, what did I... Okay, I just went for fire poles just to speed things up, I guess. But because we're still working with 3 dupes, I guess that's a good thing since we're low on food anyway. But, we don't really have the labor to unroot. Okay. It'll just take them a really long time to do anything. Okay. So we got the rock crusher and kiln. I really just want the fire poles. Okay, please give me a flatulent dupe. Okay, gastrophobia is fine, and I guess they can get more debuffs than flatulent, but gastrophobia is not a problem. A second researcher I don't really need, but they can be respect if I have to. Skills, what I'm looking for. Yeah, and I'll give you super hard digging. And you'll take ranging. I guess they don't, the notifications for, like, them earning skills, it must be less noticeable, because I think before, or maybe I'm just not paying attention. Maybe it shows up on the left side. I guess we'll either just... Yeah, we'll go with carrying on you for now. And if we then take research later, you can actually be a pilot, you can be an astronaut, so that'll work. Yeah, in order to be an astronaut, you've got to be a delivery guy first. That's a prerequisite. Can't just be born in Ohio or something like that. Well, I don't mean to be insulting or anything. There's an awful lot of stuff you have to do, but I mean, yeah, you gotta be a UPS guy. Let's see here. Planter box. Build as many of those as I can, except for the ones on the doors. Okay, got fire poles. I don't believe anything else is imperative right now. Meal prep would be nice. I guess we'll do it. Yeah, we're gonna have to like make a food storage area. I could store it down here for now. Would definitely like to get our production sorted. It's gonna be really important. Having the electrolyzer over here, I guess, is kind of an issue too. So there's not a whole lot of space for it to go. I definitely need to get it flowing up here if I can. What did we just... Okay, that was fast. Yeah, I guess we'll plant these anyway instead of using farm tiles. But, what am I doing now? Oh, man. We need an area for all this gas to go. I don't know if that's really going to be enough, just digging that area out. So, that's an issue right now. Oxygen pressure is pretty high. So we shouldn't be having too many problems with that. I'll go ahead and put in a second electrolyzer. We're gonna need it eventually anyway, but maybe, just maybe I can get the pressure up a little higher over here. Maybe like 14, 15. 100 grams. So it's there in some areas. Alright. Alright, another flatulent dupe would be nice. Nope. Mirth leaf. I do not need, but I'll take it. Instead of nothing. We need to dig this out. Yeah, so nutrient bars and hexalant don't decay, I believe. Meal ice does. Let me just store it down here for the time being. Where? Ration boxes. Put 2 of them down there, then we can take this apart. Okay, and put everything in there. P9. Take that one apart and I'll immediately move everything down there. Okay, so I have nothing to do. Alright, let me... Whoops. I don't think there's any sort of a timer on it. I think I'll just try to end this episode here, and hopefully I'll be right about an hour. But we'll see. I guess right before I start the next one, I'll try to like place some insulation where I want that to go. And I think that'll be the only thing I'll do is just place some insulation around. But yeah, assuming that I don't like edit a bunch off of this, thank you for watching. What else? That I am not used to doing any kind of an outro. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. Once again, please consider subscribing because I do intend to upload a lot more. And you know, please consider, I guess, hitting that like button. You know, that old chestnut everybody likes to say on YouTube. But yeah. Hope to see you in the next one. You know, the first viewer I ever have. I don't even know if my other viewers or my other videos got any views yet. But yeah. Hope to see you in the next one. Later.